This week on the SMB Spotlight, I'm joined by Briony, the founder of Holiday With Harte, a travel service dedicated to creating unforgettable, tailor-made getaways with a passion for crafting unique itineraries and finding those hidden gems. Briony will be sharing her journey with us and giving us some travel tips and showing us what makes Holiday With Harte so different. So Briony, welcome to the SMB Spotlight show. Briony, thank you so much for joining me today. So, Holiday with Harte. There is so much I want to know. So much. But firstly, I want to find out a bit about you.
Okay.
and your preferences. So I'm going to do a little quick fire.
Right.
And you just tell me which you prefer.
Okay.
So, when it comes to holidays, beach or city?
Beach.
Yeah. Solo or with a group?
Yeah, no, with a group's always nice. It is nice.
It's nice to have a friend.
Friends, family, just it's nice to point out the different bits and pieces to someone. Yeah.
Window or aisle?
Window if I can.
Yeah, same. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah. I love flying over like the mountains and things like that.
On the wall.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, how about last minute packer or packing a week in advance?
Oh gosh, no, mine's like literally 2 minutes before I walk out the front door.
When I tell you, I am the opposite.
All right, okay.
I've got a holiday next week. I started in July.
I'll make sure everything's clean, but no, I'm literally a last minute Larry when it comes to packing.
I love it, honestly, I love it. Okay, how about waking up first thing in the morning on holiday and doing everything, or just relaxing and seeing how the day goes?
I'm much more of a morning person.
Okay.
I tend to get up and do and go, and then by the afternoon you sit by the pool or on the sun lounger and read your book and just, so, yeah.
Right, so Holiday with Harte.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me how you got started? I knew that you were originally with Hayes. There's a connection to him.
Yes. So a few years ago, my husband got made redundant.
Okay.
Didn't want to go back into the corporate world.
Yeah.
So we decided to buy a franchise, as you do.
Yep. Just, as a normal Tuesday.
Just, yeah, normal Tuesday. I'd worked in schools for the last 20 odd years, brought my kids up, and I worked in schools in the classroom and backstage.
Okay.
And my husband was in the corporate world.
Yeah.
So we bought this franchise, and we were talking to a friend a few months in, and the friend sort of said, "You can't do this job half-hearted. You've got to be in it." Yeah. And so I said to my husband, "Look, the school is not working for me at the moment. Yeah. I'm going to step out the school and throw myself headlong into Holiday with Harte," which is what I've done. So I now do this full time, and I love it.
I can tell you love it. I can actually tell you love it, and it comes through, and it makes me love it because it's holidays. Who doesn't love a holiday?
Yeah,
you know. So, what exactly do Holiday with Harte do?
So we will find your holiday for you. I'll do all the searching and checking all the reviews. I really am fussy on. I'm very fussy on checking the reviews, and I won't send anyone to a place that I wouldn't go myself.
Yeah.
So yes, I do read lots of reviews. I learn about the area and what you can do. But basically we're there at the end of the phone. Hopefully you won't need to phone us. Yeah. But we are there. You can drop us a message. I do have one client who messages me every holiday, and it may just be something like, my taxi hasn't arrived, or I'm running a bit late. Okay. And for her, it's just that confidence that somebody else is looking after her and looking after everything. But yeah, so we can do anything. We can send you anywhere.
I needed you for my honeymoon.
Well, yeah, I'm great at honeymoons.
And I saw that you did something. I was looking at your Instagram. I saw that something to Antigua, and that's why I went for my honeymoon.
Yeah,
I love you.
I love Antigua. Yeah, Antigua's beautiful.
Honestly, so gorgeous.
Yeah, so gorgeous.
But you must get some really kind of unusual requests as well, then.
Yes, we do get some unusual ones.
What's the strangest?
Not so strange one. So we had a couple celebrating their 20th anniversary, and when they first met, they toured around Vietnam, and they obviously did it in the backpacking kind of very low key, and they figured 20 years on, we'd like to do it a little bit nicer.
A little bit grown.
So we booked them into nicer accommodations, but we also did things like we booked them a night on a boat on the Mekong, and on a sleeper train So we booked them a really nice, and I think they did 25 days again, touring around Vietnam. And like we booked them the tours and everything, and just done in a little bit more style than when they first did it. So that one was quite nice. But we did get some. One of our early clients, he wanted the sleeper train up to Fort William. Then we booked them a restaurant and a hotel. They were going to climb the mountain and then fly home. So we then had to book them a minibus to the airport to fly home.
Okay, wait.
So that was a bit of a strange one.
I need to understand how you are this organised, because when I book a holiday, I'm like, looking at everything. The second I press pay, I forget all my details. Like, I don't know when I'm flying, where I'm flying to. How do you stay on top of all of this? Because this is a lot.
Yeah, you just sort of. My husband will be able to tell you literally what flight everybody we've got booked for the rest of this year, what time their flight is, where they're flying from, and I'm kind of going, they're going to Cyprus in August. So I can remember those bits. My husband, like I say, will remember all the other bits and pieces. But we keep lots of detailed notes and detailed things, and sort of just make sure that and my phone has got lots of so-and-so travelling, so-and-so send paperwork, so-and-so,
incredible.
So just to kind of stay on top of it all.
What is it like working with your husband?
We actually work quite well together. We do work quite well together, but we do have separate offices.
Yes. I like that.
So he's upstairs and I'm downstairs. Yeah. His office is a bit too messy for me. I can't deal with the way he organises his space. But no, he works on, and he'll come out with going, did you read up that they need a visa if they're going there? And I'm kind of like, oh, do they? So he's great at all of that sort of stuff. Like I said, I do the fun stuff.
Yeah.
I do you can do this activity and that activity, and this hotel's got this and this hotel's got that. And he does that. You need a visa and you need that. Yeah. So he does all that side of things.
But you complement each other.
We do, yeah.
And that's essential when it comes to booking holidays. All good, having fun, but I need to know that I'm going to get to the airport on time. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But we do, because it's just the two of us. Yeah. That you won't ever be dealing with a third.
Multiple people.
You won't ever have somebody that doesn't know what your holiday is, because it's just the two of us. So, yeah.
That's incredible. Now, you have access to over 400 different
suppliers. So I can book you a TUI holiday. I can book you a sandals holiday. Obviously, but there are ones that, like Beachcomber, Gold Medal, Classic Collection, they only deal with travel agents.
I've never heard of them,
No, they don't deal with the public, because they don't want to deal with the silly questions that the public ask.
Wow.
So they only deal with travel agents. So we can go to them for your different packages and different things. And we've got lots of access to all the different places like that. So
I am stealing your number.
Absolutely.
I am stealing your number. Like I keep saying,
Absolutely.
I needed you for my honeymoon. And I think that's the thing that people don't realise about the service is not only does it give you peace of mind, you know what you're doing. You know these places, you know what's good, what's bad. As a, holidayer, I'm just looking at maybe TripAdvisor, and not really going into depth. And that's when you can get not so great experiences.
Yes. So yeah, it's nice to be able to. People had several people that go, oh yeah, no, we want a beach holiday. We want a hotel that's on the beach. We found this one, and I kind of read the reviews and go, the beach is 10 minutes away.
Yeah,
you are not on the beach.
Yeah, you're not. You're looking at it.
Yeah, you can see it, but you're not on the beach. How about this one? Yeah. Similar reviews. Yeah. How about this one? It's right on the beach. So again, that's a very common one. We have a lot of people that go, I found this hotel, absolutely love it, and you kind of go, did you want the beach? Did you want a sandy beach? Because it's a shingle beach.
Yeah.
And just reading those, finding those fine details.
Do you have to deal with that a lot? People that think they know better.
Yes. But that's fine. That's fine. That's all good.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Have you ever had an experience where someone's been certain and adamant, no, I want this?
If that's what they want, then I will book it for them. I do highlight if it's got bad reviews or a point that they've, and we'll highlight it. But if that's what they want, then
that's what you're going to give them.
That's what we're going to give them. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. If that's their dream holiday, all I can do is advise.
Yeah, of course.
And we have done. We have said the hotel hasn't got this, or and if people still decide to go, then
have fun.
Yeah, enjoy yourself wherever you go.
How have you guys been able to kind of establish yourself as your own entity whilst after buying the franchise from from Hayes?
It's taken a while.
Yeah.
I have to say the networking group that I'm part of has really helped. Very good group of people. And getting out and networking has been the biggest kind of thing. So, yeah.
If you could kind of do anything different, what would it be? Or give yourself advice when you first purchased it?
Again, my husband did lots of research, and we were told it would take 2 to 3 years to get going.
Okay.
So we're now 3.5 years in, and we're starting to get busy.
Yeah.
I think the only advice I'd give myself is don't get upset about the negativity that people sort of throw at you. Because I do. It does sort of, people say, oh, she didn't even brush her hair, and you're kind of like going,
but what's that got to do with the holiday?
Yeah.
Focus, people, focus.
So yes, for me it would just be ignore the negativity and just rise above. And sort of,
because social media still has the positives out there. You know, it's just, there's always going to be an idiot, isn't there?
Oh yeah. But no, you've got to love social media. You've got to throw yourself into it as much as you can.
You've got to love it and hate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that sound signals this season's new segment, the Marketing Minute. We are all about giving businesses the tips, tricks, and strategies they need to grow. And what better place to start than success stories from the world's biggest brands? And this week, we're talking all about Coca-Cola. So way back in 1931, Coca-Cola wanted to boost winter sales and decided to refresh their festive advertising. They hired artist Haddon Sundblom to create Christmas ads featuring Santa Claus. Before then, Santa's appearance varied a lot. Sometimes he was tall and thin, sometimes dressed in green or even brown. Sundblom changed everything by painting a plump, jolly red suited Santa that perfectly matched Coca-Cola's brand colours. This wasn't just clever design, it was culture-shaping marketing. Now, there is some debate. Coca-Cola didn't invent Santa, but their ads cemented his modern image. From the 30s through to the 60s, Coca-Cola's magazine ads, billboards, and shop displays made this version of Santa the one the world embraced, linking Coca-Cola directly to Christmas. So, when trying to implement this in our own businesses, what can we learn? Look into what holidays or events are coming up and own them. Associating your brand with existing traditions can make you unforgettable, and running seasonal campaigns every year helps cement your brand in people's minds. Most importantly, storytelling sells. Coca-Cola didn't just sell soda, they branded Christmas. And that's your Marketing Minute. Comment who you want to hear about next, but for now, back to the episode. Now, cheeky question. If you could make anything in the world affordable, anything, it can be something to do with a business, it can be something trivial that you love, what would it be?
It's going to sound really lame, but happiness.
Oh,
because people wander around this world and you just kind of go, I just want to put a smile on your face. So yeah, it's.
I like that because it isn't. I honestly feel like maybe if more people were able to go on holiday more often, maybe they'd be happier.
But just, a kind word.
Yeah.
It really does help. It spreads a smile. And if I see people with a nice top or a nice, I'll go up to strangers in the street and go, I love your dress.
Same.
I love that.
Same.
And you get these people turning around going, okay.
Like
this strange woman's just
But it's true because, you never know what people are going through, and just a kind word doesn't cost much. It doesn't cost anything.
No, exactly.
And it can just really make a person's day. What kind of, when things get tough, because you guys started just after COVID.
Just after COVID, yes.
That,
So we had a couple of years where people were still afraid to fly.
Yeah.
They were going, I'm not getting on a plane. So yeah, it was.
What do you do with that? How do you keep yourself going?
I did lots more learning so that I could be more positive with things. Threw myself into online learning, or a couple of the companies we deal with do daytime sessions and things. So I threw myself into that as well. Yeah. Again, just to be as prepared as I can for any questions that you get. So yeah.
What's your favourite type of holiday to book, by the way?
I love booking the ones that I love going on myself, because you kind of like it adds to the bucket list. So I love a beach holiday or a cruise. I do love the cruise ships.
Yeah, because cruises I've never been on a cruise, and it's on my when I tell you my like next holiday needs to be a
You've
cruise.
got to go on a cruise.
Okay, you got to tell me about cruises. What's so good about cruises?
So I was a bit unsure about cruises.
Yeah.
Until I did my first ship visit. I stepped foot on the ship and I just kind of went, oh, wow.
Really?
And I stepped foot on, so I've been on most of the cruise lines that you can probably name.
Oh, stop it.
Not actually sailed, but I've been on the ship and had a look around and got a feel for the ship. Yeah. So the first one I stepped on was a Royal Caribbean ship, which if you've got kids, absolutely amazing. If they do have an adult only area as well and things like that. So it's not entirely for kids, but kids market.
No way.
Absolutely. So they've got climbing walls and flow riders and free ice cream. And
free?
Amazing.
Is that just for the kids or for the big kids?
I'm sure the big kids can have some as well. So you step on into this other world, but things like the Cunard ships, which were the Queen's ships. You can learn fencing.
Oh, darling.
In the afternoon, darling.
Oh, darling.
In the ballroom. You can learn fencing alongside having afternoon tea.
Oh, I love afternoon tea. Oh, my gosh, I love afternoon tea.
And there's lots of, on a Cunard ship, there's lots of wood panelling and lots of sort of just elegance. And then you step on an MSC ship.
Yeah.
And all of their stairs are lit up with lights and glitter and sparkles.
Oh, yeah.
But they've got the most amazing ceiling in their atrium. It's actually a video, so you can have like whales swimming along the ceiling, or lights, or they'll show the port that they're about to come into. And I'm thinking, I'd just sit there.
Yeah, literally. Me and my free ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. So each of the ships have got a different feel to them. So you try and match the person to the ship.
Okay.
Because they have all got a very different feel. Yeah. And then you go into river cruise and people sort of go, oh no, I'm not dead yet.
Okay.
But you have to be actually really quite fit to go on a river cruise. And river cruise is, again, a different style of elegance. And it's very elegant. But they take you on excursions and you've got to be able to get off and walk and go. You may pull right into the heart of the city, but you then get a tour around the city and all of this sort of stuff, usually included sort of in your cost. And you get back on the ship and it's just very elegant. And so again, very different way to travel.
Okay. What would you match me up with? So let's say it's me and my husband, we're going to do like a 10-year renewal anniversary honeymoon. Any reason to go on holiday, basically. And we're looking for a cruise.
So looking for a cruise. So the first thing would be, where do you want to go? Do you want to go somewhere hot? So somewhere hot is around the Caribbean.
Yes.
Around the Caribbean. So some lovely ships that go around the Caribbean. P&O sail from England.
Yeah.
Goes around the Caribbean. And they have tea making facilities in the cabin.
Okay.
Because they cater to the English market.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. But then you've got things like Norwegian. Got lots of space on a Norwegian ship.
I like that.
Yeah.
My husband's tall. He's like 6'3". So.
Yeah. Virgin are amazing. Virgin have hammocks on the balconies.
Sold. Give me a hammock.
So because they're an adult only ship, they don't have to have all the safety measures in place. So all the balconies have got a hammock on them.
Okay, I'm sold. I think
and the food on the ships is amazing.
Oh, you said the two things that I like.
Hammock and food.
Honestly. But Briony, you spend so much time, giving others their dream holidays and their dream fantasies. Where do you want to go?
Somewhere warm. I love the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I do love the Caribbean. But yeah, warm, beachy, sit and chill.
Cruise?
Yes, I love a cruise. I've been lucky enough to go on some working. I need to get my husband on one because he's not managed to get on one yet.
I love it. How much work were you doing on a working cruise though?
I did a lot of work.
Okay.
It was a lot of work. We had conferences and meetings and things. And then we got the afternoon and the evening to ourselves. But no, the mornings was conferences and things.
Okay, so you deserved the break.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's such a huge industry. I didn't realise that there were things like conferences and...
Oh, gosh, yeah. The big cruise conference takes place in May and basically don't go in Southampton for that weekend because it's overrun by travel agents.
Oh my God. Why Southampton?
Because that's where a lot of the ships come in that go from England, so they go from Southampton. Okay. And then they have a river cruise conference, which is based in different countries. So it's been based in Amsterdam or Porto. But when we did Amsterdam, we went on 11 river cruise ships over the course of 2 days.
What?
But yeah, it was crazy. So I literally go on, see them and go, all right, okay, yes, this one's nice. Right,
Okay,
yes,
next.
okay. Yeah, next. It was a bit like that, but it's such an experience to go and do.
And it sounds like you actually love doing it, because from talking to you, I can tell that you really enjoy what you do.
Yeah, my husband says don't get me on the topic of cruises because I don't stop.
But I love that. I think when you have a small business, that passion is what customers feel, and it kind of resonates with them, especially something like a holiday. I don't want to talk to someone who doesn't care.
No. Oh no, I care about your holiday.
Yeah.
Like I say, I wouldn't send anyone to somewhere that I wouldn't go myself. So when I read the reviews, it's like, yeah, no, that sounds good. Yeah, I'd do that.
I'd do this. What would you say is one thing that people don't really know about Holiday with Harte? Or that you like more people to know?
We'd like more people to know. Just that we will always be very honest with you. We don't add anything on. There's no extra charge for using us. And if
no extra charge on top of what the holiday is.
Yeah, no. So whatever we tell you the holiday costs.
I'm taking your number. I'm really like.
So whatever we tell you the holiday costs, that's what it costs. You don't pay us anything extra. So and we'll always be very honest. We have said to people, look, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Look here or look here.
Yeah.
But because we're backed by Hayes, we've got the backing of ABTA and Atoll and all the sort of full protection and everything is really important.
Could you explain what that is? I know people always hear Atoll bonded.
And Atoll, So anybody that sells you a package holiday has to be Atoll bonded. So but Atoll is air traffic, so it controls your flights.
Okay.
So they have to get you on a flight or get you back from somewhere on a flight. But it doesn't control anything about when you're away.
Okay.
So
it's just a flight.
Yeah. So it doesn't cover you for anything while you're away.
Okay.
ABTA covers you for more of your package and more of your...
I wish I had met you last year.
So you want to go with somebody that sort of works with both. So we only work with companies that work with both.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And I also saw in terms of like payments, you do deposits too.
Yes, you can also do a deposit, and if you're travelling, if you've booked more than 6 months out from your holiday, you can do monthly.
That's honestly, Brian, I'm not joking.
I shall give you my card.
That's absolutely amazing. Right. But what would you say for you is like the most important thing about what you do? Just that we'll be honest with you. Just that we will, we will tell you how it is. We will tell you the pros and cons of your holiday, and we'll be there always. We'll always be there at the end of the phone or email or text, however you need to get hold of us. We'll always be there, and you'll give us all the options. Do you think people sometimes feel overwhelmed with the choices? Well, sometimes if you type anywhere into a TUI site or an EasyJet site, you can have 2,680 holidays come up, and you kind of like, oh, okay, right, I'm going to filter it down a bit. 1,298 holidays. That's still an awful lot of holidays. It's a lot. But I now, because I've been doing it a while, I can, and if I've been talking to you, I'll go, all right, no, they definitely said they wanted this. Okay, I know that this area doesn't have that. I know, and I can filter it down. I'm getting better at filtering it down quicker because I've spoken to you and found out exactly what you want and things like that. So that's such an incredible service. Honestly. Oh, yeah, we try. Holiday with Harte. That's my next holiday. I keep saying it. My honeymoon, I wish, because we booked it ourselves and, we thought we knew best and we read reviews and, and it was Antigua. And at one point we were going to leave our hotel. Yes. Okay. We were there for 2 weeks. So, to have someone who would have been able to kind of help us avoid some of the things that we avoided would have been, it's just, that having peace of mind, I think, is priceless. Yeah. And I think that's what's so important about what you do as well, the honesty, but also giving people peace of mind and just having people know that, look, there's someone here to help. Yeah. And for us, there was no one there to help. And when we came home to try and sort things out, not ABTA. Yeah. Yeah. So I wish, that's what I mean. I wish I'd met you last year. So when, what was it, Microsoft wiped out Heathrow a couple of months ago? Yeah. Yeah. So it wasn't us, thankfully, but it was a friend of ours. She had 2 clients, one that had booked with her and one that hadn't, for the same cruise holiday. So Heathrow wasn't flying anywhere. So our friend got her client, booked onto the next flight, got them onto the ship in the next port. Yeah.
The other couple who hadn't booked with Abta, who'd done it all themselves, that's it, they lost the whole holiday. Atoll will only refund them for the flights because that's all they cover. So they lost the cost of the cruise.
Oh, my heart.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the couple that had gone with my friend got on the cruise at the next stop.
Sorted.
So they still got their holiday, just a day late.
Exactly. What's a day, really?
Yeah. So it's the fact that we can do that. We can sort of, as a package, everything in the package is covered, not just the individual bits.
You know, thank you. This has been a real beneficial moment for me. Welcome back to the Big Biz Case Files, the series where we uncover how small, scrappy startups become billion-pound brands. Today, we are blending up the story of Innocence Movies, the London-based startup that began in a tiny kitchen, almost went under multiple times, and became one of Europe's biggest smoothie and juice brands, selling for over £500 million. In 1998, three friends, Richard Reed, Adam Ballin and John Wright, were stuck in their corporate jobs after graduating from Cambridge University. On a skiing trip, they made a pact, quit their jobs and launched a smoothie brand. Their vision? Simple, but bold. Make smoothies entirely from fresh fruit, no concentrates, no preservatives, and give 10% of profits to charity. Armed with savings, maxed out credit cards, and a blender in the kitchen of a shared house in West London, they started making small batches and delivering them to local shops. But getting funding? That was brutal. 20 banks said no, 500 venture capital firms rejected them. One investor even scored them 0 out of 5 in his handbook, saying, too young, no experience, no leader, terrible investment. With no cash and no credibility, they reached out desperately to friends, family, or anyone who knew someone wealthy. Finally, they found Maurice Pinto, an American investor who believed in their mission and gave them £250,000 to get started. Their big break came in 2000 when Waitrose agreed to trial Innocence Movies in 10 stores. This should have been a moment of celebration, but the founders were terrified. As Richard recalls, if the smoothies sold well, we'd be stocked nationwide. If they didn't, it was over. So they came up with a bold, slightly cheeky plan, and I won't lie, this is probably something I would do. They went into those Waitrose stores and bought their own smoothies. It was faking it until we made it, Richard admits. Luckily, sales took off naturally after that, and Waitrose stocked Innocent nationwide. Soon, Tesco, Sainsbury's and Asda followed. With no big advertising budget, Innocent got creative, bought billboard ads near supermarket HQs to get noticed, created quirky packaging with handwritten labels and funny little messages, hosted Fruitstock, a free music and smoothie festival in London's Regent's Park, attracting tens of thousands of people. They didn't just sell smoothies, they sold a lifestyle built around fun, health and values. By 2008, Innocent was a success story. But then the global financial crisis hit. Sales plummeted as customers cut back on their spending. Their manufacturer went bankrupt overnight, halting production. Their bank demanded repayment that they just couldn't afford. To survive, they needed a strategic partner and fast. In 2009, Coca-Cola bought a minority stake in Innocent, providing much needed financial stability. By 2013, as Innocent's annual sales hit £210 million, Coca-Cola acquired the rest of the company for north of £500 million. The founders stayed on board to protect Innocent's ethical values, including giving 10% of profits to charity. Today, Innocent sells across Europe with annual sales exceeding £350 million. From 3 friends in a tiny kitchen to a £350 million smoothie empire, Innocent's story proves one thing. Sometimes you have to fake it before you make it, but you can stay true to your mission while you grow. And that was this week's Big Biz Case File. Now let's get back to the episode. My 2 final questions for you though. Is there another small business that you'd like to shout out?
I believe the lady you have coming up next, Maria at Dog Guidance. She is amazing and the things that she can do, it is amazing. So yeah, I'm going to shout her out.
I love that. I love that. That's what I love about the community is small businesses just kind of support each other.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to win. Do you know what I mean? Finally, and most importantly, how can people find you, follow you, support your journey, and book through you?
Well, we're on Facebook and Instagram. Holiday with Harte, and Harte is it's family name spelled Harte. It's my husband's mum's maiden name. So
I love that.
And we thought it was nice and alliterative.
And it sounds nice. Yeah, it sounds good too.
So Holiday with Harte on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, I love it. Briony, thank you so much.
Linda.
I'll be seeing you next year.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody. We would super appreciate it. And so would the amazing businesses that join us here. Next week, though, is one for you dog enthusiasts, all my dog lovers. I'm joined by Maria. She is the founder of Dog Guidance. So she'll be telling us all things about dog training and our four-legged friends. So make sure you tune in next week.